Hey guys, this is Chris from AndroidPIT.com, and the day is finally here. The final version of Android 5.0 Lollipop has begun rolling out to Nexus 5 devices, as well as the whole Nexus suite, of course. So I flashed the factory image last night, and we're going to take you through if there's any differences between this and the developer preview. So come along, let's take a look. So there's something inherently more satisfying about the final version of a new operating system. So we've seen lots and lots of developer previews of Lollipop already, but this is the final one. This is the one everyone will be seeing on their Nexus 5s and variations of on their other manufacturer devices. So of course, first things first, lock screen, everything is up there. So we've got all of our notifications. You can expand things to see details. And of course you have access to your quick settings as well, direct from your lock screen. Now, everything on this so far, in the short time I've been using it, has been a lot smoother than I found Lollipop to be even on the Nexus 9, which came with it straight out of the box. Of course, you've got all of your similar things that we've already showed you in previous videos. Some of the animations are a little different. They're not quite as funky as some of the early previews, but of course we have our profile switching and of course our shortcuts straight to the menu available right on the lock screen. So there's not too much in here that we haven't shown you already. Of course, we have the, what do we have? We have the notifications area has changed a little bit because we now have the section for interruptions. So you can set priority interruptions depending on what you're doing and where you are. And of course, you can say how much detail you want to appear in the notifications that appear on your lock screen. So that's kind of cool too. We've also shown you the battery saver as well, which we're a big fan of. So this is now baked straight into stock Android, which will make a huge impact on the battery life you get, even out of something with as bad a battery as the Nexus 5. Of course, we now have a user section for all of the multiple user profiles that you have. Tap and pay, of course. We've got a few additional security features, which I'm a big fan of. Of course, Smart Lock. I've already set Smart Lock up. So I've got my Nexus 5 paired with my G-Watch R right here. So that means whenever I'm on the lock screen, if I turn it off, it unlocks completely. But to give you an idea of how it works, if we turn Bluetooth off, so we're no longer connected, the next time I unlock, I will not get straight to my home screen. I'll have to use my pattern lock to unlock. So it's kind of cool. I'm a big fan of it, and I think it's a really nifty feature of Lollipop. One of my favorite things anyway. So other than that, there's not too much else here that you wouldn't have already seen. We've got Google Now, of course, looking nice and good. All the transitions are great. All of the animations are fantastic. They're really snappy, and they're not as stuttery or jaggy as I've found them to be on the Nexus 9, which is really kind of weird. And of course, we've got everything in our nice Google Now style card base. All of the apps have been updated to feature the whole material design guidelines that Google's rolling out across all of their suite of apps, and that we'll be seeing increasingly on other apps in the Play Store as well. Check out the site. We've got a few articles that will walk you through all of those, all the apps that you can get already on material design. But there's plenty of great stuff to see here. We're big fans of Lollipop, and it's really good to see it finally out, fully finalized and functional on the Nexus 5. So check out the website if you want an install tutorial. Otherwise, just keep hitting that system update button and you should have it very shortly. Till next time, guys, like the video if you have, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for all things Lollipop.